Alright, moving on from pipe, we're gonna play village here. You just dive into the telescope, and you want to use your mouse here to enter contractual obligations. And as you can see, the telescope's very fast, so you want to like make sure you can react to that and know where you're going. It's easy to lose time in that telescope if you like have to recall where you have to go. But yeah, when you load in here, you just go like to the bottom left, and then turn your camera as you go there. Do some dive boosts. Get to this hookshot, stall on it a little bit so you can reach this hookshot, and get over to this yarn. And here you can do a very cool ice slingshot. You come down here, there's a big slope here, and you can land on this mushroom to carry the speed even longer. And if you're extra cool, you can do what's called a slingshot. If you hug this firewall and then buffer a single jump as you land. And that carries the speed for even longer. That's pretty hard to do though, but if you can do that, you're very cool. You make it all the way over here, just ideal. If you don't know how to ice slingshot, then there's a tech tutorial for that in this playlist. I'll put it in the description as well. If you don't want to do that, you can just dive boost off the tower. That was not a dive boost. Dive boost off the tower. There you go. And just tack the fall when you land. And you do more dive boost, just making sure you avoid this natural trap by going like directly to the side of this tree. And then you just make your way over here. When you get to the stump, you can DSH off the stump. It's a free DSH to go for. You can still make it with a sprint jump. And then you just jump and do 3 dive boosts like that. These dive boosts are a little bit weird because of the slope. You come out faster than normal. And you double jump and do 1 more dive boost here. And just watch out for the spider. And if you know how to TSJ, you can do that off of here to climb up here. And if you don't know how to TSJ, then you come over here. You're gonna make it all the way here to get like as much height as possible before you jump. And you just do a double jump and a dive cancel. And that's still kind of tricky because you need to space it out relatively well. And if neither of these options are working for you, then you just take the spiders up here. Just homing attack them, get up here, and then sprint jump and dive cancel over. Village is similar to pipe in that there's just a cycle at the start that matters, and then the rest is kind of just you go. And I'll show what this cycle looks like. I'm gonna dive cancel like this. Sprint jump. Can't SJ there, you don't have to. But it's basically the cycle. So I messed it up a little bit, but I still made it just fine. So you just buffer a dive as you load in here, then dive cancel to get here. You hit the bell, and then you sprint jump immediately onto the platform as that extends. And you just do like double jump dive cancel, double jump dive cancel. And then sprint jump dive cancel to make it here. And you just want to know that cycle because dealing with a cycle, like when you don't know what you're doing, is like known to be horrible. And you lose a lot of time just falling over and over again. Because you don't know how to climb these and the collision on them is jank. So once you made it up here, it's just a dive boost and then a sprint jump into the left wall and 2 wall jumps. You sprint jump here, dive cancel, sprint jump, dive boost off the cookie like that. You just deal with the cycle in whatever way you can, and you can get up here immediately. Get over here. You can also just use deal with the cycle in whatever way it appears in. Go over here. You can sprint jump up this ramp a little bit, 2 or 3 times. You want to dive boost off of the cookie there, and you just make it over here. And I'll just show what all of that looks like, because there's a trick coming up. Like here's what the entire level looks like up to that point. Just like that. And this trick is you can jump on top of this bell and go directly into the timepiece. So it's recommended you hit the bell first. And as you can see, it extends to the platform that's like below the timepiece. And that like acts as a safety net if you like don't get enough height with your jump spacing. So you hit the bell, and then you double jump on top of it. If you like don't make it on top, it's recommended you hit it again before trying to jump on top of it. And then you just do a double jump and a dive cancel towards the timepiece. And if you space it well enough, you can pick up the timepiece immediately. But if your spacing is like barely not good enough, then you have that little safety net and you will land on the dweller platform instead. So here's what that looks like. Like if you miss it, then as you can see, you just land on the platform. And it's very easy to pick up the timepiece from there. But ideally, it will look like this. And you just pick up the timepiece immediately. And you can back to hub out of this timepiece because it's a time rift. So back to hub to skip the roulette item.